Hey there, reggae lovers. Welcome to this soulful journey through sound and spirit. We've curated a playlist that blends the poetic beauty of scripture with the rhythmic groove of reggae. A true celebration of faith, creation, and divine love. As you listen, let the melodies move your heart and elevate your soul. This playlist is inspired by Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 to 15. Here's a fun quiz for you. Write your answer in the comments. Question: which biblical theme or verse from Genesis does this playlist highlight the most? Stay tuned, feel the vibes, and get ready to reflect on the wonder of God's works through the power of reggae.
In the quiet of the void, a whisper born anew. Before the stars, before the earth, a voice so pure and true. In the darkness light was conceived, a spark of divine decree. The humble start of everything, the ultimate mystery. Genesis beginning, the dawn of eternity. From chaos he fashioned harmony, the word that shaped infinity. In the beginning, love's decree. No time, no space, just pure potential unseen. A divine foundation built on unseen gleam. The title of the story, the book of life begins. A sovereign act of grace, where all creation spins. In the silence, his power spoke, ancient words that still evoke a legacy of love and hope. From the very first, beyond our scope. So we stand in awe at the start so grand, knowing that all flows from his hand. The beginning of all, the divine plan, forever etched in heaven's land. Beneath the vast and swirling skies, a shadow softly dwells, a restless, formless ocean deep, where darkness, a silence dwells. The spirit hovered, gentle wings over chaos, midnight sea, whispering hope in silent grace, forging the eternity. In the deep before the dawn, where chaos meets divine, a sacred breath begins to move in silence so sublime. From darkness into light, the spirit's gentle sway, transforming void just boundless awe, a canvas yet unlined. The chaos churned beneath the gaze of the spirit unrefined. A primal dark, a sacred hush before creation's song. In the quiet, hope was born, eternity grew strong. Hovering in the unseen, the spirit's tender might, turning chaos into order in the hush of endless night. A silent promise whispered through darkness, waiting still. The future's breath was stirring by divine and gentle will. So in the depths embrace we find a time before the light, a sacred space of mystery where darkness meets his might. The spirit's gentle motion, the dawn before the day, in the formless dark before creation finds its In the silence of the void, a word is softly spoken. A spark ignites the darkness, a promise gently broken. From the depths of unseen night, a luminous decree, a divine command, a sacred spark. Let there be light to be. Light breaking through the shadows, a dawn begins anew. A whisper of eternity, shining pure and true. From darkness comes the radiance, hope's first glorious sight. In the power of a word, let there be light. Heaven's breath ignites the day, uncreated darkness flees. The universe awakens, responding to divine decrees. A seed of hope emerges where shadows used to hide. In the brilliance of that moment, the cosmos opened wide. Every ray a gift of grace in the Creator's might, pushing back the void's embrace, filling spaces with His light. The inception of all beauty, where darkness turns to day. A testament to power, His words that cause worlds to stay. So we stand beneath the dawn, in wonder and in awe. For in that single command, the universe was born anew. From silent dark to glowing bright, eternal truth takes flight, forever declared. Let there be light. Let there be light. blessings woven through space and time. Silence whispers reverence as creation's praise unfolds, a testament to goodness in stories yet untold. In each celestial mirror, His goodness clearly shines, a reflection of perfection in the grand design. The start of hope, the seed of love, in every gleam and hue. God's approval echoes, behold, it is good anew. We stand in awe before the work, His masterpiece so clear, forever in His presence, where goodness draws us near. From the first light, forever stores His mark of love we see. In every it was good, His mercy sets us free. The cycle breathes anew when day departs its glow, a rhythm woven deep in time, in gentle ebb and flow. The darkness lingers softly, then dawn begins to you, a sacred dance of evening and morning born anew. Evening and morning, each a sacred breath, a sacred pause, a whispered prayer, a sign of life from death. In every cycle, His Spirit's hand we see, a covenant of rhythm, eternity set free. The sun dips low, its promise in the fading sky, yet hope emerges with the dawn in each new morning's cry. God's rhythm echoes gently leading us along, a divine assurance in the night's retiring song. Evening and morning, each a sacred breath, a sacred pause, a whispered prayer, a sign of life from death. In every cycle, His Spirit's hand we see, a covenant of rhythm, eternity set free. In the quiet hush, a sacred hope resides, a whisper of His promise that never truly divides. Light from darkness, day from night, a sacred practice start, reminding us of His eternal, caring heart. So we rest and rise within His divine decree. In evening's peace and morning's light, His eternal symphony. Each cycle sanctifies the soul and carves the way in His design, forever night and day. vast expanse. A curtain rises slow, a boundary etched in divine grace, where unseen waters flow. A vault of mystery spanning skies azure dome expressed, a sacred space divided to hold the earth's unrest. Hold the heavens high, a sacred barrier spun, a veil between the waters, under the rising sun. In this delicate boundary, creation finds its place, a whisper of divine order, wrapped in endless space. From chaos, structured grace, a firmament begins to separate the deep from light, the dance that life within. A silent testament to the artist's careful art, a space between where wonder starts and heaven's reach imparts. He set the ark in motion, a crown of boundless blue, a boundary for the waters, a promise pure and true, a sacred space of balance, where waters meet the sky, a symbol of his caring, as words are born to fly. Beneath the vast expansion, in silence embrace, the firmament of heaven holds all in sacred grace. Through waters parted, heaven's splendor we find, a masterpiece of order by divine design. In the breath of divine command, the waters are divided. A sacred act of separation where chaos is subdued and guided. He fashioned the expanse, a vaulted sky, a firmament state, a sacred boundary woven where sky and waters wid, waters above and waters below. A divine divide, a canvas of the heavens where mysteries abide. In the Creator's skillful hand, the chaos finds its place, a dance of waters separated, upheld by boundless grace. A heaven's arch unfolding, veiling the deep's infinite night, a sacred canopy shimmering with celestial light. The harmony of boundaries, a testament of care, a crafted space of order divinely laid bare. Between the heavens and the depths, partition in the divine, eternal run. Waters above, waters below, by his word they abide, anchored in his wisdom, in love and truth allied. Waters above, waters below, a divine divide, a canvas of the heavens where mysteries abide. Waters above, waters below, the chaos finds its place, a dance of waters separated, upheld by boundless grace. Heaven's fan, the earth begins to breathe, a canvas stretched in glory, yet still we can't perceive. He called the vault sky a sacred silent sign, a symbol of his covenant, divine and so divine. The bow of the sky, wrapped in light and grace, a promise in the clouds, a steadfast embrace in the vast expanse, his faithfulness high, a covenant of hope, the bow in the sky. Clouds gather as a witness, painting stories in the air, a sign of mercy given, a promise free from despair. The heavens declare his glory, a symbol of his word, a vow of unwavering love, his promise ever heard. The bow of the sky, wrapped in light and grace, a promise in the clouds, a steadfast embrace in the vast expanse, his faithfulness high, a covenant of hope, the bow in the sky. Ark of eternal covenant, spanning storm and calm, a reminder in the heavens, God's mercy's gentle palm. Through tempests and calm waters, his promise stands true, a sign of everlasting hope, forever shining through. So we lift our eyes upward to the arch of his design, in every rain's reflection, his love and faith entwine. The bow of the sky forever, a sacred steadfast sign, a testament of mercy, his covenant divine. The bow of the sky, wrapped in light and grace, a promise in the clouds, a steadfast embrace in the vast expanse, his faithfulness high, a covenant of hope, the bow in the sky, covenant of hope. chaos once unfurled in restless, endless flow. He spoke and stillness came, waters in a gentle show. A sacred call together, a divine design at play. He bid the seas to hold within their bounds to stay. Gathered waters in divine command, held by the Creator's steady hand. Order from the tumult, peace begins to form. In the heart of chaos, a calm we're born. The depths retreat in reverence, the earth begins to dry. A boundary set before the eye beneath the vast expansive sky. From silence strength, from chaos grace, a sacred act of order set within time and space. Gathered waters in divine command, held by the Creator's steady hand. Order from the tumult, peace begins to form. In the heart of chaos, a calm we're born. He whispered the waters to obey, to find their place and rest. A testament of sovereignty, His purpose manifest. In every gathered way, His majesty is shown. A sovereign love that builds and keeps us His children known. Beneath the calm of gathered seas, life's future starts to swell. A story of divine power where chaos gently fell. Waters held in mercy's grace, by His word they are sustained. A sacred gathering, forever ordered, forever named. Gathered waters in divine command, held by the Creator's steady hand. Order from the tumult, peace begins to form. In the heart of chaos, a calm we're born. From the depths of restless waters, a silence soft and wide, the Lord commands the land to ride in majesty and pride. A purposeful emergence where barren earth takes form. Divine creation beckons, new life begins to dawn. The land appears in sacred grace, where emptiness finds its destined place. Out of chaos, beauty seed. In His design, the earth proceeds. He calls the dry to stand in awe, a sanctuary for life, a masterpiece unfolding, releasing hope. a sacred space for all to bloom in his appointed deed. In every mountains arise, in valleys deep and wide, his glory is displayed, his power and his pride. From void to vibrant earth, his word sets all in frame, a testament of grace, creation's breath, his holy name. So we behold the land appearing in his might, a symbol of divine order shining in the light. From nothing's dark retreat, new life begins to sing in the Lord's profound design. All things take wing. The land appears in sacred grace, where emptiness finds its destined place. Out of chaos, beauty sees in its design. The earth proceeds. The land appears in sacred grace, where emptiness finds its destined place. Out of chaos, beauty sees in its design. The earth proceeds. Beneath the breath of divine intent, the earth begins to sing. A symphony of life awakens as seeds and sprouts take wing. From barren ground, silent promise, life's vibrant chorus grows. A miracle of creation in every root that sows. The earth brings forth in graceful dance, life bursting forth in sacred chant. From barren soil to verdant spread, a testament of his life-giving stead. Oh, fruits and herbs awaken in the Creator's gentle hand. A bounty from the silence, a gift to every land. Each seed a whispered promise in soil's embrace concealed. A divine decree unfolding where hope and life are sealed. In every leaf and flower, his power and mercy gleam. A fabric woven, finely woven from his loving dream. The earth reveals his glory in colors rich and bright. A sacred miracle of growth born from divine light. So in the earth's awaken, his purpose we perceive. A call to life and wonder in every soul believe. From silent seeds to blooming spray, his life in us is stirred. The earth reach in silent praise. A tapestry of life unfolds through nature's tender ways. The earth in grace produces now in beauty's full array. Fruits and leaves, His thoughtful gift, their song a creator's way. Fruits of the earth in ripe abundance grow, a sign of life reborn. In gentle streams they flow. Every leaf and fruit a sacred rich display, the harvest of His purpose in His divine array. Colors bursting, scents ascending, in harmony they sway. A testament to providence in bloom and bright array. From humble seed to vibrant vine, His hand ordained the dance, reminding us of mercy woven in each chant. Fruits of the earth in ripe abundance grow, a sign of life reborn. In gentle streams they flow. Every leaf and fruit a sacred rich display, the harvest of His purpose in His divine array. In every harvest bounty His goodness strongly sings, a melody of blessing in the fullness that He brings. The earth's abundant language in every fruit and tree speaks of divine provision, His love eternally. So let our hearts rejoice in the harvest sweet perfume, a sacred act of grace that blooms beyond the gloom. From fertile soil's embrace His blessings freely pour, the fruits of His creation forever to adore. Beneath the embraced by his light, in his eternal embrace. Lights in the heavens, steadfast and true, a sign of his covenant, forever shining through. In the silent sweep of dawn, the Creator's purpose clear. He set the lamps to shine, to guide each day, each year. A beacon in the darkness, a watchful, gentle guide, to illuminate the earth with grace and love. A light, lights upon the earth, in steadfast glow they stand, marking time's eternal dance, by his divine command. In every flicker, his sovereignty we see, a covenant eternal, shining faithfully. They cast their weary glow across the fields and seas, a silent promise of his care and gentle sovereignty, a sign to all creation of order's sacred plan, to guide and guard his children with mercy's loving hand. In every shining orb, his faithfulness is shown, a testament of love, in the heavens his throne. Lights upon the earth, whisper truth and hope, a divine assurance, he'll never let us go. So we lift our eyes and see his eternal light unfurl, guiding every step within his shining world. Lights upon the earth, eternal and bright, a sign of his covenant, shining in the night.
Thank you for vibing with us through this special journey, inspired by Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 to 15. May these melodies stay in your heart, reminding you of the power, beauty, and promise of God's creation. Keep the spirit of hope alive, and let his light shine brightly in all you do. Until next time, stay blessed and keep the love flowing.